and this is going to be a Hatchet Gaming production. And today I have a Division video for you all, which is going to be the Dark Zone's Vendor Restock. So we're in the base because this guy's technically part of the Dark Zone. You give him Dark Zone credits. Let's see what he's got. He has a classic M60 with talented, unforgiving, and fierce. Is entirely a skill build type of gun. A specialized backpack isn't worth a crap. More electronics mods with exotic damage resilience, and a muzzle brake with stability, crit damage, and crit chance. I wish it would at least tell us a little bit on how well the mod compares to the mod that's on the gun already. But maybe that will come later rather than sooner or something. I don't know. Alright, now we're going to start at West 53rd Street, work our way down and around and back up, and go to DZ6 safe room. And now we're at the checkpoint. Let's go on in and see what they got. What you got for me? SOCOM Scar L assault rifle, and I believe this is actually the full auto variant. Predatory, sustained, and swift. You can unlock predatory. You can roll off swift for something, which could make this decent. But it's one of the lower rate of fire guns anyway. So unless you're into those, might not be worth it. Steadfast holster, certainly not worth the DZ funds. Stamina mod with skill power, also not worth the DZ funds. And we have another quick release mag that has crit chance, crit damage, and 28% reload speed. They had a 30% in the, I believe it was the base. Now we'll go down 5 and see decent in this one. We're at DZ5, which is a double-barreled sawed-off shotgun. They do have their utility, but as for getting them specifically for their talents, not worth it. Unless the talent's directly beneficial, like say predatory last slot for PvP, or if you need the extra health, it's not worth trying to get. And a resourceful, which is severely bugged and doesn't work so great. Healing speed for the support station. And stability, optimal range, and headshot damage, muzzle brake. That was crit chance. That might be usable. But because since those usually would be going on an assault rifle, optimal range really doesn't help. Snipers, maybe. But as far as any other weapon, not so much. SMG's optimal range helps out because they're such close proximity weapons anyway. and SRS A1 with destructive, ferocious, and competent. Ooh. I do not see this working out too well. I would like to replace my covert SRS with one of these, but definitely needs to be a better roll. Knitted mask, almost min roll, so it doesn't help. A firearms mod, but it has signature ability resource gain and a reflex sight with optimal range. Alright. So far, it's starting to look a lot like it's going to be another poor week at the vendors. But maybe as we get through it, we'll get some nice little gems. But we'll have to find out. Alright. Go in here. A converted USC. And the only way that would be worth it is if you could unlock both determined and ferocious. Definitely not a PvE weapon or PvP. Vigorous chest. Kind of low on armor and no ammo. Low stat and exotic damage resilience. This actually isn't bad. Alright, that's gotta go outside. Then we can go to the next one. And apparently going to DZ2 now. So we're almost at the halfway point. Action in 1. M700 tactical. Harmful. Specialized. Has ammo. Low main stat. Turret health. I was looking for anyone, particularly in Firecrest 8. Or if you decide to run the shock turret. Because the shock turret doesn't have the health as the flame turret, these help a lot. Crit chance with crit damage and a nice increase to rate of fire. But it would require you using that lower meg of whatever its base meg size is. So for some, it might be worth it. It just depends on the trade-off, and if you feel like it's worth it or not. So we'll see. I might pick one up and try it, a couple guns, and see how it works. Alright, let's go in here. Not bad black market M60 if you can unlock capable. And then roll something really beneficial to a build in a third slot. And you've got a pretty good monster right there. Another accomplished. Worth it. Could very well be worth it. So there's at least one gem. Mobile cover health. We covered this already. And low stability, optimal range, and reload speed. Let's go to the midway point at 5th Avenue. Once it lets me fast travel. Come on. There it goes. And apparently I'm having technical issues with rendering my original Vendor Restock. So I'm gonna have to try to export that later. Means that these one might actually get exported first. First fire though. Wouldn't want to use. Really wouldn't want to use one of these with responsive. They're more further away. And you have to tap it. Refreshed mask. But doesn't have enemy armor damage, and the armor's semi-low. Ally heal again. And another reload speed. Right? And this was the halfway point. So now we'll go to 42nd or 31st. Still an extraction going on. Somebody's busy. Right. SRS A1. Capable, deadly, and fierce. Capable and fierce were switched. This might be worth it. But now, they're not. It is a really nice SRS. Running stamina mod, mid rolled with nice armor. That is certainly not bad. And accuracy, high crit hit damage, and optimal range. This would work excellent if you were, say, going for a Deadeye type build. But it's just all a matter of play preference. Some assault rifles, some SMGs also would work well with that. Alright. And it looks like there's lots of rogues on this server. Another burst fire. Low enemy armor damage. Self-preserved, accurate, and focused. Astute. That's no. No. Alright. Let's go back in the checkpoint. I'm glad I don't have to go into the DZ to hit all of these. Sausage. Not bad. Not great, but it's not bad. Low, no armor, no ammo. Turret damage. And ability. Accuracy and crit hit damage. Okay. Let's go up. Top checkpoint. A custom L80. It's brutal. You could unlock the other twos. Or just unlock competent, roll determined, try for, say, destructive. Bus. Only way to hit the armor cap. And this is kind of a low roll though. Firearms with health. Armor still beats out health, but at least a nice sentiment to try to give us something good. And the loud vent brake. And next checkpoint's East 46th Street. Another L86. This time a military. Brutal, commanding, and oh, that might actually be worth a pickup, especially if you run Banshee. Decisive gloves, skill power. We're going to East 53rd Street, and then we're going to the DZ6 safe room to see if there's any goodies. This time I actually have to remember to actually go out. Green Super 90. Low armor rolled, stamina, and small laser pointer. Alright. And now we're at the DZ6 safe room. And we're going to come over here and see if there's any goodies today. Striker mask with low armor. That would definitely be a PvE piece. Here's a nice gem. A Lone Star vest. Rolled at 1966 armor. Good main stat with ammo capacity. Not that you really need the ammo capacity so much with Lone Star, but it's still nice. And roll armor on that sucker, and that's actually going to be a good piece. This isn't so great. This has potential, but there's no enemy armor damage on it. Or shocker burn. resist. This is a terrible holster and not worth the DZ funds to buy it. And these are terrible striker's gloves. Low armor. But if you're looking for a striker piece and you don't have one for gloves and you need it for a build, this might be worth picking up. Roll off shotgun damage. Or if you're planning to roll shotguns, then roll off the damage to elites for crit chance, or even roll the main stat. Make them a little bit more viable. But that's DZ6 Vendor this week. And now we're going to make our way on down to DZ5. I'll be right back. And now we're back at DZ5 with a weapon mods vendor. And today he has a fairly decent quick release magazine with a rate of fire increase, crit hit damage, and 30% reload speed. Very, very nicely rolled Omega rifle suppressor. This is definitely a gem and a must pick up because it has crit chance, the crit hit damage, and the 18.5 headshot damage. An optimal range, grip, and for sight we have crit hit damage, optimal range, stability. This is the one that is the crowning jewel. Come to this vendor, and absolutely a must pick up. And now we are back at DZ4 and the gear mod vendor to see if she has anything worth buying. Good stamina roll, but its signature ability and support station duration. Not so great. This would only be a pickup if we're running either a reclaimer or a skill build as a that's set up for support. Other than that, ooh, this server is active. Okay, now on to DZ3 and hope I don't run into any of that. And we're back. We're now at DZ3 and the weapon vendor to see what he has this week. This week, he has a Numbnose Rhino with Brutal. Bad. First Wave Vector. It's okay. G36. Not worth it. Double barrel. Skipping. Classic M44 Carbine. Alright. Not bad, but still skipping. And another LMG. Roll, depending on which one you can't unlock, roll off one. But still meticulous. Meticulous on these aren't bad. So it's still right. Nothing really worth writing home about, especially for the prices. So on to DZ2 and the gear mod, or the gear vendor. And now we're on the final stop on our tour at the DZ2 gear vendor. Has an operator's mask with rehabilitated. I think that's minimum actually, or pretty close to it. A rapid chest. Not worth it. Relentless backpack. Also not worth it. Accomplished knee pads. Not really worth it. Nimble holster. Low armor. And the spec gloves with a stoop. So nothing here either. So out of the DZ this week, the crowning jewels were the Lone Star vest and an Omega rifle suppressor. Guess it's kind of a slow week this week. But this has been a Hatchet Gaming production. And as always, thank you for your support. Thank you for watching the video. If you found it informative, found anything that you liked, go ahead and give it a like. If you didn't, drop the other one. If you saw something I may have missed or that you thought was better than what I did, leave a comment below and I will certainly take a look at it, and if I need to, I'll even amend the video and show that I did make a mistake. But this is the DZ gear restock for December 30th, 2016, the last Gears video of the year. And next time we will be doing it, it will be the new year. So until next time, this has been a Hatchet Gaming production. And if you ever want to get a hold of me, if you have any questions or comments, I'll leave my Twitter in the description box below. And that will be the best way to get a hold of me and to keep up to date with any type of changes to my channel, any news, anything that's going on, as well as a link to my Twitch, which you can catch me streaming almost every single day. And that's how you also find out my schedule, is by following my Twitter. And until the next video, I'll catch you in the DZ. See you later, everybody, and thank you for watching.